Hey my craft friends, welcome back to Sweet Bay Lane. In case you're new here, my name is Tracy. I am so excited for this video because it's kicking off our fall DIY craft series for this year. Now for part 1, we're going to be working with those giant wood cutout pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. And fear not, if you don't have a Hobby Lobby near you, I've also seen them, of course, online, but I've seen them at Michael's Crafts, Joann Fabrics, and I've seen a scaled down version at the dollar stores. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into part 1. We start our project by removing the hanger tag and painting both sides of our pumpkin wood cutout white. Next, we're going to be dry brushing our pumpkin. We're going to start with one side in a smoky brown. We'll flip it over and dry brush the other side in a black. Now that we have our dry brushing done, I'm going to be stenciling my pumpkin on both sides, and you can use the stencil of your choice. I purchased these two at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to be keeping my project monochromatic, so I'm going to be using the same smoky brown paint for the brown side and then the black paint for the black side. I think that stencil design on the pumpkin looks gorgeous. You could actually leave it just like it is and be done. But I'm going to continue on and stencil the back side in the black, and then we're going to move on, and with my palm sander, we're going to sand our projects on both sides. I love the finish that the palm sander gave to both sides of my pumpkin. Now we're moving on, and we're going to apply one of these vinyl decals. I printed this out on my silhouette machine in a brown permanent vinyl. And I'm just going to adhere it to the front side of my pumpkin. If you like what you see so far, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We'd love to have you here at Sweet Bay Lane. I think it looks so lovely with the dry brushing and the stencil design behind it. Then we're going to flip it over and do the same with a Halloween decal that I printed out on my silhouette machine in a black vinyl. Okay, both sides look perfect. But I didn't stop there. Now I want to embellish each side of my pumpkin. And to do that, I'm going to be using some of these burlap leaves I had on hand from last year, along with this beautiful spray of fall leaves I purchased from Hobby Lobby this year. Once I figured out the placement of my leaves, I then came in and just hot glued them down. I then made a rustic twine bow for the center of my leaves. We're then going to flip our pumpkin over and finish the Halloween side. I'm going to be keeping with the fall burlap leaves, but this time I'm going to be covering those with some of these black and white gingham leaves that I purchased from Hobby Lobby last year. I also did a rustic bow for this side, trimmed it off and glued it to the center of my leaves. But I wasn't quite done with the Halloween side. I wanted to add one of these felt bats I purchased from the Dollar Tree. Once I had that glued down, I added back a twine hanger and we're finished. I think it turned out beautiful and it can be used for fall and Halloween. Thank you so much for joining me for part 1. I can't wait to see you in part 2. Well, until next time, make sure and keep it crafty.